So, back to the film, where do we find Draco and the Malfoy family in The Deathly Hallows Part 2?
Yeah, I mean, it really kind of continues from the last one, really. The Malfoys are not in a great state, to be fair. And it's really kind of, there's a divide between the, Draco's the real uncertain one, I think, and the real sort of one that has the inner conflict. Although his allegiances lie with his family, and he's terrified of Voldemort, there seems to be some sort of inner compulsion to want to maybe not help, but certainly not hinder. And that kind of goes back and forth a bit, and it's the same with Narcissa, I think, Draco's mum. Lucius, not so much. He's hell-bent on doing what he has to do, but it's a really interesting dynamic, and I think it's the one family that kind of gets caught bang smack in the middle of it all and don't really know quite how to react.
So you've won 2 consecutive MTV Movie Awards for Best Villain, but in the last 2 films, Draco seems a bit conflicted in his allegiances. Do you think he's solely villainous, or is it a bit more complicated?
No, definitely not. I think half the reason people enjoy Draco so much is that he's not just a straight-up snob and bully like he was in the first few films. He's kind of one of those complex villains who, I mean, overall, he's not a good guy, let's face it. He's done some pretty bad stuff over the years, but he's not one of those born evil, Damien-style devil children. He's just kind of been misled. Well, not a little bit. He's been horrifically misled by his family and his dad. And he's really a kind of victim of terrible circumstances, I think.
So you're about to play a bit of a bad guy again in Rise of the Planet of the Apes. Is it more fun to play those kind of characters?
Definitely is. And to be fair, Dodge, the character I play in that, he's a lot worse, to be fair. He tortures animals. That's a whole other league of cruelty, let's face it. But yeah, it's good fun, of course. It's great fun to play someone who's different from me, and those 2 characters are definitely worlds away.
So this is the first time that Harry Potter will be seen in 3D, and why do you think it works so well for the final film?
I think this is the first year that really the 3D technology has kind of been up to scratch to go hand in hand with the levels of effects that the Harry Potter films have accomplished over the years, and also because it's such an action-based film. I guess some of the previous ones haven't quite had the same amount of action in this, and I think when it really starts kicking off at Hogwarts, the 3D aspect comes into a world of its own.
So you have another face-off with your nemesis Harry Potter in the film. How much fun was that scene to shoot, and was there any method acting, or do you get on well with Daniel Radcliffe?
Oh no, it's method. We hate each other. We won't even talk to each other off set. It's a real... No, I'm kidding. We get on very well, yeah, of course, and it was good fun. Yeah, it was nice to have one final showdown with him. Although Harry comes off top, but he lends a hand to me, which is very nice. He's a very compassionate guy, young Harry, so he seems to help Draco out even in his moment of turmoil, so that's good.
So we get to see a bit of a glimpse of Draco 19 years on.
Yes.
What did you make of how he turns out?
Yeah, you know what? I haven't actually seen that bit on the... I was only there on the day, obviously. I haven't seen it on film yet, so I'm quite intrigued. I thought I looked pretty bloody old, but I think it's kind of sending a message out to kids that crime doesn't pay, like you're going to get older quicker if you take part in this sort of stuff. So it was a lot of fun, and I was very, very honoured and grateful to be included, so I'm excited for that.
Fantastic. Well, thank you very much.
Not at all.
It was lovely to meet you.
Thanks for your questions.
I think I did very well. If you want to see more quizzes, click here and subscribe.